Huntsville, Alabama, Blue Origin. I got a 550,000 square foot monster facility right here where they're building the greatest rocket engines of all time. And we have an all access pass to take cameras through this door. We're gonna show you all of the manufacturing, the process, all of it. We're gonna meet the great team here at Blue Origin. Let's go, baby. Boom. Boom! Sorry. Made in Alabama, baby. Rocket City, Blue Origin, making the craziest rocket engines of all time.
Pretty large darn part.
Oh, man.
There cannot be any type of scratches or anything on this. This has got to be basically a mirror finish on everything.
Exactly. You guys just chilling over here at Blue Origin, Huntsville, Alabama, and making some crazy beautiful parts. This is the part we're talking about right here.
Pretty awesome part, runs pretty clean. Evan's here programmed it.
Beautiful work.
Thank you. Programmed this in Mastercam.
Mastercam, oh look at that, we got the shout out from Mastercam.
We got some pretty innovative fixturing here. We have some channels on the bottom there for ship evacuation. Setting up Op 3 here. We're going to do the whole IML profile. We're going to turn that using a Ramtech here on this Mazak 1060B. Able to get the whole inside in one shot.
Nice machining work too, man. Beautiful work. A lot of big companies, they feel like they have to go somewhere else for cam. And I love that you guys are doing Mastercam.
We actually make most of our fixtures in-house.
A special talent.
Yes.
It's all art. It's what separates machinists from other machinists is their ability to actually fixture parts and be genius in it.
The mission is everything. The mission, what we're doing here, the materials, the technology, just can't beat it.
What's really awesome is that you guys have a crazy expansion. So just like you, other people can actually come over here and get jobs here at Blue Origin. They're gonna be hiring like 240 more machinists. If you guys are interested in a job at Blue, making the craziest rocket engines of all time, they even have opportunities at the different facilities and stuff. There'll be a link right below in the description. Hit that link, go check it out. Even if you don't think you're qualified, they're looking at everyone. So go in there, put your information down, have a talk with them. You might be over here standing on camera talking about crazy parts that you're making that are going up to space. So good, right?
Exactly.
Awesome, man.
This is the laser cladding cell. We've got a total of 5 of these here.
Awesome. And then you guys print these bad boys up, and then they go to the machine shop and actually get machined.
Yeah, get turned down to their set diameter.
Big old nozzle, just so you guys can like get scope. Tanner's gonna rotate this thing. You got the robot over here. It basically prints the entire thing right here. And what I love is that Tanner's being so good because we actually got access to the machine shop, to the entire facility, 550,000 square feet of manufacturing here in Huntsville, Alabama. But they've never been able to talk on camera. So we got the cameras and then they can talk about most things, but there's some secret sauce that you can't really talk about. So he's like doing this balancing act on like ice right there, you know, and but it works out, man. What an incredible thing. And you're over here making nozzles for Blue Origin, changing the entire world. Space flight, Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah.
Boom. Tanner, making it happen. Everybody's like, oh, we need the kids to be inspired and we need the kids to be into manufacturing, but they all close their doors. So Blue Origin is actually opening their doors so we can like inspire machinists, the kids, the future generation, so they can actually see like we actually build rockets. We build like the greatest engines right here in Huntsville.
Man, it's really cool. It's an awesome time to be here. It's an exciting time.
Yeah.
And I mean, what other cool thing can you say other than I build rocket engines?
Oh! Isn't it the craziest thing? We're over here at Blue Origin. You guys have never seen videos in the machine shop like this. This is the first time in history that they're allowing a camera in here to actually film the process. And I think it's incredible. We want to get the young people excited. We want to get the world excited about manufacturing. That means we need to open the doors and show the process. You can keep your secrets to yourself, but like, let's show that manufacturing is not dirty and grummy. Let's show that you have amazing facilities. This facility right here in Huntsville, Alabama is 550,000 square feet. And it's clean, it's high tech. Check this out, inside the part, it was on the print, so the engineers were like, we want a turtle at the bottom.
That's right.
That's so good, man. And only you guys will see it. I love that. That adds to the culture here at Blue, that they engineered the turtle inside. Nobody else is gonna see it. It's just for the internal use. I love that, man. Super awesome. Oh, what's up, brother? Boom, I love that, look at that. So good. Like, it's so amazing. Some of the guys are like surprised that we have cameras in here, but I'm like, if you want to get the kids excited, you want to get the world to respect manufacturing, you got to show it on a high level. It's not dirty, grubby places anymore, man. It's like state of the art, 550,000 square feet right here in Huntsville, Alabama. Boom, with the greatest machinists on earth.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Getting an inside look at the machinists here at Blue. What kind of materials are you working with?
Inconel 718, 625 as well.
Nice, man. You are taking care of all the tools, inspection gauges, go, no go.
Yes, that's correct.
That's awesome. So you have to know a lot.
Yeah, I do have to know a lot.
3 years working here, so you ran different types of parts over the years and stuff.
So when I first started here, I was running Mazax, and then within the last year or so, we first started getting these DMG machines. Moved over here and kind of been really involved with the training.
Awesome,
bringing
man.
on new employees and stuff like
Oh,
that.
cool. Super good, man. Congratulations on your success, man.
Thank you, sir.
Super good. They're hiring machinists that have a lot of skills as far as like understanding fixturing and programming and hard materials and all that. Did you have all those skills when you came, or did you learn it here on the job?
I wanted to say like an expert in all that stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't work in aerospace. I came from doing production. I came from doing aluminum parts.
If you understand the mechanics of it, tool pads and the machine, then it's just a different recipe, a different cookbook for a different material.
And if you ever come with any kind of issue, everybody's here willing to help. So that's a good thing.
That's awesome, man. You actually used to be a dental hygienist?
As a dental assistant, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
For years. So
And now you're in manufacturing.
Yes.
At one of the greatest companies in the history of the world.
Correct, that's correct.
Changing space flight,
Yes.
changing the world.
Yes.
A lot of people are like, hey, we need to get kids excited. We need to show women that it's like an awesome place to work.
Right.
But nobody opens their door.
Exactly.
But Blue Origin's opening their doors, and they're showing like behind the scenes that it really is a clean place, a great atmosphere, and a great place to work, and super high tech.
Yes, it is super high tech.
Look at that. Used to be in dental, now you're in manufacturing.
Yep.
Boom. There's some of the nozzles over here we can't actually show. At the end of the day, it's all a special recipe that Blue Origin has actually created. So they won't get into the crazy inner workings of like how that all works, but still, we're getting so much information, it's incredible. If you come to Huntsville, Alabama, people know what CNC is.
Everybody knows what CNC machine
Boom.
is. Yeah.
I've never seen a place that has so many machinists in one place. So if you go to a restaurant, you're just seeing other people like you that understand what CNC is and welding and all of this.
Yeah, they can tell you, they know G92, XOYZ.
That's it.
Yeah, y'all all speak the same language around here.
Yeah, it's super
and,
cool.
and I think it's just because of the opportunity. There's tons and tons of opportunity. There's a lot of demand for machinists and welders.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is a robotic weld facility where we weld with lasers.
Yeah.
So laser welding.
Incredible.
And you don't see many of those sitting around the dinner table at a restaurant, so it's hard to find robotic weld technicians that have laser.
How long have you been working there?
About 8 months.
8 months?
Yep.
And you're already supervisor over there.
Yes.
They brought in a man.
That's right. But no,
Boom.
they brought in a machinist.
That's it. Basically, nobody's ever really seen it like this. This whole thing is gonna get put together and all welded together, huh?
Exactly, and it'll make the nozzle that you see down here on the end there.
That's awesome.
In LaceVac, we have some unique machines here. There's 3 of these LaceVac chambers in the world, and 2 of them are here in Huntsville, Alabama. And the operation that you're looking at here, again, TCA, thrust chamber assembly. It's the mating of the main combustion chamber to the nozzle, and this mate, once it gets mated, we call that a thrust chamber assembly.
That's it. No matter what type of part you have, you got to be inventive. That's the mind that I always talk about. No two programmers, no two machinists are identical. You're all different based on your own experiences, and then you got to figure out like how to grab these parts, how to fixture them, how to make the entire process as efficient as possible, and do it in a way that you reduce costs. EDM right there, boom. All the holes being drilled all the way around it. So when you look at the entire nozzle, how do you hold something like that? On the bottom, it's hooked to another fixture, and the fixture has the Vero S pins. Then the Vero S pins actually drop into the Vero S module. So just like we do with smaller parts, they're doing the exact same thing on a huge level here at Blue Origin on the big BTL. Crazy. Fixturing, baby. I love it. Awesome. So you can actually see this pump housing right here. So this hasn't been machined yet. And then you go actually inside, and you can see they already started cleaning this one up, cleaning around the mandrel. Super good. So when you actually look at this part, you can actually look at the project, the series that we've been doing on the Heller, where we've been showing you guys how to machine a pump housing from roughing it and drilling it, machining it, finishing it, doing the entire process. So just teaching you guys legit skills. And now you can see that here at Blue Origin, they're actually machining basically the same parts right here, and you get paid great money to do so. So when we're showing it to you on YouTube, it's not just like, oh, little videos on YouTube. We're actually spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to actually teach you and show you how to actually program and machine these incredible parts so that you can actually learn the process, and then you can come here and you can actually get a job to make those parts. The ones that we're doing at the shop in Texas are out of steel. These are Inconel. But if you go to our Aerospace Academy, you can just simply look at the difference between speeds and feeds and the ingredients. The materials, it's all about ingredients. You just have to understand what the tools can do in any specific material and adjust accordingly. And we give that to you for free. Oh man, I got the vest on. So we just entered a different section of Blue Origin right here. This is an expansion. It's 200,000 square feet, and they're putting monsters on the floor. So that's the machine right there, completely set into the floor. Brandon, what's up, Brandon? I want him to show the scale of how big this is. Big parts, big detail, crazy. Crazy, I keep saying crazy because this is crazy, it's so big. It's insane. You engineer a building around these machines, like literally. So you gotta have the size on the roof, right? Because the machines are so big when they come in, and then everything gets assembled, and then when you come over here, you can see one that doesn't have a machine yet. But look at the engineering that takes place. Like all of this right here is built out for multiple machines. And it's absolutely incredible. Monster machines to make monster parts. And it just keeps going on both sides. And there's like a screen right here because nobody can see it, but guess what? They're gonna let us go inside. This expansion right here is 200,000 square feet. Absolute monster, craziest technology, amazing. It's such an amazing facility. And they're hiring 240 machinists. So they're helping people move over here. They're taking care of your family. They're paying you great wages. And if you actually look up Huntsville, Alabama, it's rated 2 in the US for places to live based on value, based on work, based on education, based on all of it. If you're a machinist out there and you're interested in working at Blue Origin, there's a link underneath here. So go into the description, hit that link, and trust me, even if you think you're not qualified, hit the link and talk to them. They're hiring all types of people, all types of backgrounds. You can come in here knowing how to run lathes or knowing how to run mills and keep advancing your career here at Blue. They're gonna keep teaching you. You wanna learn EDM, you wanna learn other things, you can actually learn it here and advance your career. Now I'm tripping out because like if you come over here, they put up screens because nobody can actually see this whole cell, and yet we get to come in. All access pass to Blue Origin. It's never happened in the history of the world. So crazy. What's up, brother? These machines right here, how long have they been on the floor?
They've been here for a few months now.
Yeah.
So we've just
Getting
got these
everything
ones
ready?
installed and getting them all online. I've overseen all the DMCs coming in, a lot of the tooling getting ordered, dealing with the guys in Germany and directly with the team.
Awesome.
Making sure the training happens and getting all the machines bought off.
So how long in the trade?
So 10 years, coming up on 11. I started when I was 17.
17. Are you from this area?
I'm from Seattle.
Okay.
Just outside Seattle.
So all aerospace.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Really
And then you're running like new machines in a new facility and
yeah.
programming parts that are
Yeah.
changing the world. And
Non-stop machines coming in, new parts, different processes,
That's awesome.
new technologies. And I've worked at shops where you hardly talk to anybody,
Yeah.
right? Like, it's kind of a solo mission. You're doing your own thing, and here it's very focused on team, and working together and sharing your knowledge. And it's,
That's
just,
awesome,
it's
man.
totally different.
Yeah, that's super
really
cool. Oh, look at that, look at that. Like, that's a cool shout out right there. I didn't even say anything, but they're gonna do some grinding. The tool holder is the Heimer grinding holder with the Tiralit wheel. So shout out to both of you guys. They're using your products right here at Blue Origin. Boom. One of the cool things is they actually have an apprenticeship program here at Blue, where these kids actually go to school and then work part-time. And there's something special going on inside these drawers, and they're actually having the apprentices actually do it. And we have one right over here. What's up, brother? I heard you're an apprentice here at Blue Origin.
Yes, sir, I am.
Super cool.
We have general helpers here at Blue Origin. We help in the machine shop, and we gain a whole lot of experience. And we work here in the foam room as well,
Awesome.
making sure these guys have 5S and have.
So you're already tackling 5S,
Yes, sir.
taking care of all the drawer liners, and I heard that you're lasering them out and all of it.
Oh yeah, we do toolboxes, we do tape, we clean up the floors.
Nice.
Whatever you need done, call a general helper, we'll get it done.
Awesome, man. Crazy, crazy talented.
So we turn a bunch of that into this, right? So we've got all of these gauges and stuff. We've got now organization for our 2B and 3B plug gauges,
Nice.
as well as a drawer for our SCIs. And my favorite thing about this is my shadow board inside of a shadow board. So I have made shadow board for a dental mold kit.
That's awesome.
So you've got all your dental mold tips to do MSI, and you've got your dental gun as well.
So this is final assembly right here.
Correct. Yeah, so right now we've got 3 engines in the build process right now at various stages. So we take all the large components that came from fabrication and machine and weld, and we put those together here, and we make sure that everything works. We do all the checkouts, we verify all the components perform properly.
Awesome.
And then after we do that, it gets sent out to the test stand, either in Texas or here at 4670 right here in Huntsville.
That's cool. So you guys do testing here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We test, currently the VE3U is tested here in Huntsville.
Your place is absolutely amazing. How long have you been here?
I've been at Blue for about 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
And fantastic.
Yeah? Are you from this area?
I'm not. I came out here just for Blue.
I keep talking about machinists, but there's all different types of, like you guys are hiring on all different levels at all different facilities. Super cool.
Yeah. Engineering, technicians, machinists, you name it.
At all the different
all
places.
different places.
And right
We
here.
have places all over the country.
That's
So
awesome.
depending on where you want to go, what you want to do, if you want to do testing or you want to do manufacturing,
Crazy.
we've got places everywhere.
You guys can be just like Evan, where he's like, you know, talking about the assembly of these rocket engines right here in Huntsville, and you actually moved here for the job. Amazing job
It's an amazing
at a
job.
company that's changing the world.
It's a lot
Super
of fun.
good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So good. And we actually have a link in the description, so hit that link and put your information down, talk to these guys. Amazing facility, amazing story. It's been awesome, man.
Yeah.
Crazy
man, it's
how
all
time flies, right?
It's all good, yeah.
Man, it is an honor to be here. A lot of the things that we do out there with education, especially with the Aerospace Academy and all the different things. We could, like, literally, I couldn't be a part of it if it wasn't for this man right here. So, Jim, what do you do here at Blue? Like, what is your current job?
Yeah, so my current thing is working on the BE3U engine. I'm the technical lead for turbo machinery on the 3U. I'm a senior tech fellow here at Blue, so I try to just help out everywhere I can across the board on all our propulsion projects. So
that's awesome.
And when people have problems, I do what I can to help out.
That's awesome. Yeah. It's super good. And what was really cool for me as a young machinist, like coming from subsea and making all the titanium parts from, you know, submarines and all that, is when I got into, you know, making parts for rockets and stuff. Jim actually called me. We'd worked together in the past, and then he's like, hey, I work at Blue now. And I was like, Blue who? And then he gave me the rundown, and I came up to Kent. And one of the greatest honors is a lot of the B3 parts, the initial prototypes, we actually got a machine with you. Super cool.
Everybody knows, I think, that Blue was a lot more secretive back in the day, and
couldn't talk about it.
We've grown a lot, and you know, opening up a little bit more to the public. We got some history that goes back to making lots of parts, and a lot of challenging parts that are very difficult to machine and manufacture.
I didn't want to admit to him one time. He's like, hey, do you want to do an Inconel part or an A286? And it was a very complex part. And then I was like, A286, I think, because it's stainless, but it must be hard if he's comparing it to Inconel. I didn't want to admit to him that I'd never done it before. But we figured it out and made the parts, and the parts came out great.
Yeah.
Super good. Lots of parts.
Yeah.
But all that experience basically helped us do what we do now. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Great seeing you.
And hey, I think what you're doing is great. It's like, I think it's really noteworthy of like bringing people up and putting this information out there to help them advance their careers and advance machining.
That's awesome, man. Thank you. It's an honor being here. And 10 years ago, I was trying to let you, I was like, hey, Jim, can I show these parts on camera? Like, I want to like show the world all about machining, and I couldn't show any of the parts, and it was so frustrating. But today, we're touring a plant that didn't even exist back then.
Yeah.
Super cool.
I'm a little surprised myself.
Yeah? All access pass. I keep saying it, but everyone looks at manufacturing and they're like, we need to get kids excited about it. We need to bring awareness to the trade. And yet all the big companies close their doors. They lock their doors. To the companies that are opening their doors, like Blue Origin, thank you guys, because you're helping save manufacturing. If you guys need machinists, how are we gonna get machinists excited if we don't show what you actually do? So the fact that you guys gave us access today, just the fact that you're allowing us to show it to the world out there and get people excited about what's happening, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Because our kids are gonna be inspired, machinists and people will be inspired, and people are gonna see this video and they're gonna be like, manufacturing is king. It is what built our great country. It should be respected again. And that many say that it's clean like doctor's offices, but we don't actually see it. Well, now you're seeing it right here at Blue Origin. Boom, Alabama, Huntsville, let's go.